Picture this. You're transported to the heartwarming, laughter-filled world of a classic TV series where veterinarians heal animals and communities thrive amidst rolling hills and cozy pubs. But what if I told you that this idyllic setting isn't just a figment of imagination? It's drawn from real-life Yorkshire gems that bring the story to life. Dive into the enchanting filming locations of All Creatures Great and Small and discover how these spots blend fiction with reality in ways that might just surprise you. And this is the part most people miss. The show's charm isn't only in its characters, but in the authentic Yorkshire backdrop that makes every episode feel like a warm hug from the past. All Creatures Great and Small is back on our screens this Thursday with a fresh 6-part series, captivating audiences once again with its endearing personalities and uplifting stories. While the show's appeal lies in its relatable drama and gentle humor, the stunning scenery plays a starring role, drawing viewers into a picturesque 1940s Yorkshire that feels both timeless and tangible. The fictional town of Darrowby, home to our favorite vets and their adventures, doesn't exist on any map, but the production team found the perfect stand-in in Grassington, nestled in the southern Yorkshire Dales. For beginners curious about this region, think of the Yorkshire Dales as a vast, scenic national park in northern England, famous for its dramatic valleys, stone-built villages, and lush landscapes that have inspired countless stories. It's this real-world beauty that provides an ideal 1940s-era canvas, making the show feel like a living postcard from history. Most indoor scenes are crafted in a controlled film studio to ensure precision and comfort for the cast and crew. However, the magic happens when they step outside, transforming actual landmarks into period-perfect replicas. Local spots like pubs and shops are cleverly adapted to evoke the era's vibe. Imagine a quaint bookshop morphing into a bustling greengrocer, or a traditional pub standing in for a beloved watering hole. For instance, the Stripy Badger bookshop in Grassington was repurposed to depict a greengrocer, adding layers of authenticity that help viewers visualize the daily life of the characters. Similarly, the Devonshire pub served as the exterior for the fictional Drover's Arms, while the Green Dragon in nearby Hardraw provided the interior shots up until Series 3. These adaptations not only save on building new sets, but also infuse the episodes with a genuine sense of place, making the world of Darrowby feel lived in and real. But here's where it gets controversial. The decision to build a brand new set for the Drover's Arms in Series 3 sparked debates among fans and industry insiders. As actor Samuel West, who portrays the stern yet lovable Siegfried Farnan, shared during interviews ahead of the 2023 Christmas special, the original pub location lost its lease and ceased operations as a pub. "We built the new set of the Drovers this year because the pub we used to shoot in sadly lost its lease and it wasn't a pub anymore," Samuel explained. "It was also a very long way away down some very narrow dales, and we couldn't easily or very quickly get generators up, so we didn't go there very often. We realized we were losing a bit of tone because the hub of the community is the pub, and so many are closing that we didn't want to go that way and be the village that didn't spend time in hours. So as soon as it was possible to do a big scene in the pub, we did one, and it's Christmas." This shift raises an intriguing point. Is it better to cling to real, changing locations for raw authenticity, or to create controlled sets that preserve the show's spirit? Some argue that adapting to real-world closures mirrors life's unpredictability, adding depth, while others worry it dilutes the real Yorkshire charm. What do you think? Does this evolution enhance the storytelling, or does it risk losing the magic of authentic sites? Of course, the series draws deep inspiration from the life of real-life vet James Herriot, whose pen name was Alf Wright. He practiced in the village of Thirsk, and his former surgery has been lovingly converted into the World of James Herriot Museum, a must-visit for fans wanting to see where the inspiration began. The exterior uses a private house for that classic look, while interiors are recreated on a set. Interestingly, this set is designed to be surprisingly functional, almost like a real home, which helps actors stay immersed in the 1940s atmosphere. Actor James Anthony Rose, who plays Richard Carmody, captured this perfectly, The Skelldale set is like a functioning house. It works. You walk down the corridor, and then you're in another room. And there's not much pretense to it at all. It all works. The taps work. You turn a corner, and you're in the living room. And so, yes, in that sense, I felt completely immersed in the whole world of all creatures as soon as I stepped over the threshold. It was a very warm feeling, and one that I'll always remember. For those new to set design, this means the environment isn't just for show. It's built to feel lived in, reducing the need for constant pretend, and allowing performers to deliver more natural performances. It's a clever trick that makes the veterinary practice feel like a true community hub. When it comes to depicting the opulent home of the eccentric Mrs. Pumphrey, the team turned to Broughton Hall, a stunning Grade 1 listed Georgian building that's a historical treasure in its own right. This choice not only provides a lavish backdrop, but also ties into the show's themes of class and rural life in mid-20th century England. And speaking of the production experience, the cast and crew rave about filming in Grassington. Actress Rachel Shenton, who brings Helen Alderson to life, has praised the locals' warmth. It was the willingness of the people and enthusiasm of the people which helped so much, she shared with reporters. We couldn't have wished for more. It's heartening to hear how community support elevates the entire process, turning filming into a collaborative joy rather than a chore. In wrapping up, the filming locations of All Creatures Great and Small aren't just backdrops. They're integral to the show's soul, blending real Yorkshire charm with creative adaptations. But here's a thought to ponder. As pubs and small businesses face closures in today's world, does the show's approach to rebuilding sets reflect a broader commentary on preserving community spaces, or is it simply practical filmmaking? Do you believe that using real locations makes the series more relatable and immersive, or should everything be fabricated in a studio for consistency? Share your opinions in the comments. Do you agree with the choices, or do you have a different take? Let's discuss.